Hey everyone, welcome to the AWcast, the audio withdrawal podcast. We have both Josh and Koji back in the saddle for this one, so I think the format might be more of a rotating cast if needed, but we'll get you an episode every 2 weeks regardless. My name's Luke. I'm here with my co-host Koji, back from almost fucking dying. Say hi, Koji.
Hello, I'm the stroke boy.
He's a little stroke boy. He's been stroking off real good. And Josh, say hi, Josh.
Yep, still here this time.
Hell yeah. And we're off to the races. Past couple of weeks, we had a few things come up, so let's jump into it. Besides, I think Koji should quellish everyone's fears and let them know how you're doing. I did a bad joke about the Strokes last time, so I kind of feel bad about that.
Yeah, you recommended that Strokes album.
Yeah, Koji made me do it.
Savage.
We'll peek behind the curtain.
Yeah, I forced him into it. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm totally fine now. We're getting it fixed, so.
Yeah.
It's at the
Hopefully
point
getting
where
some
we
surgery.
can laugh about it this far off.
Yeah. This is the part where we laugh. And then there's the part that we cry. Haha, funny.
You almost
23.
died.
It's brutal, man. But we love him and he's back and he's doing good for now. Put him in your prayers to the devil or whoever. Yeah, let's get off.
The deity of your choice.
The deity, yes.
We do not judge.
Yeah, it'd be like hawks and worship several gods or whatever. Make a big point out of doing that. Okay, so recently there was a McDonald's game. It was a lost Nintendo 3DS, or I guess just a Nintendo DS game. It's called ECDP that came out. Basically, a soundtrack just kind of got released because it's been lost for like 10 years. No one was able to log into it. It was like some weird-ass marketing scheme. Instead of investing in like Super Bowl ads or something, they just invested in like training employees with the DS game, which is fucking weird. I'll link these in the description below as well as the other links. But yeah, did you guys check that out? Got any insight on what the fuck's going on there? It's Japanese McDonald's.
So this was kind of like a project that was made to train.
Yeah, it was a training session.
It was just like a training game. Like they handed people a DS and like go at it.
Like, okay,
yeah,
before
basically.
you flip some big boy birds. Here you go. Rip up this DS, and then you'll be ready.
Exactly. No shit. Like honestly, you can watch the gameplay
DS
live.
Turn on sound.
Yeah. That's a Game Boy. Yeah. What the fuck?
Shit.
You obviously don't do sound effects. There. I should have brought my soundboard. I'm putting that on the soundboard. No, it's actually like a really high, like well-produced game. You can like look at the gameplay and it's like you shake the fries, and if you fuck up once, you like lose the game or whatever. But it's like
I lost the game.
It shows you how to, like you even like tap the fries with the stylus and a thing, and flip the burgers. You put on the ingredients and shit, and it was just made for employees just to train them. But it's like a AAA title.
So
It's
what are
fucking
you
insane.
supposed to cook with a stylus then?
I guess
it?
it's
Exactly
like
the
Cooking
same.
Mama, but Cooking Mom Donald's McMama or something. It's fucking
Let
funny.
Ronald help you.
Little Ronald, yeah. I don't trust that fucking clown, man.
I don't trust like that.
Yeah, I don't trust that. Open your coat. But yeah, there's a main menu theme orchestration. I'll link that below. Josh checked that out, and it was like, it's
It is.
it's so
heavy,
ridiculous.
that
It's like the
remake
little
of it.
yeah, it's like the ba-da-ba-ba chime, just into a swooping orchestration.
Is it?
Swell.
I did not
Yeah.
catch that in there.
Like ba-da-ba-ba-ba, but it's like with the whole orchestra and sounds a lot better. It's fucking just so weird. I can't even talk about it without laughing. It's weird.
It's too good for what it is.
Yeah, that's my best and worst music recommendation for the episode, honestly, because it's McDonald's,
Yeah, well,
so
if
it's
it's, like,
bad, but
Good in the way that, like, the whole aesthetic of, or at least a large component of Vaporwave is just, like, hyper-consumerism.
Oh yeah, it's like the vaporwave god kind of thing, because it's direct from the source. Like the chiptunes version is probably better from the actual game itself. That's more aesthetic, but yeah, no, that's it, man.
Why does this McDonald's training game sound like Skyrim?
You gotta level up your yeah.
Gotta level up those fries, man.
Yeah.
You cook
Something,
1,000
man.
fries, you will become a cooking master. Just like iron daggers and smithing.
Yeah. Exactly.
A single French fry at a time.
Yeah, dude. There's a 10-year lore behind this whole thing. It's fucking interesting. And the guy who did the video, Nick Robinson, he spent like it's like a couple $1,000s or something just on the game.
Yeah, it's like a $3,000 auction he won.
Yeah.
That's too much money.
Oh,
This is the
but it's
only
for the
copy,
story.
Koji, of one.
Yeah. I mean, he got 2.5
It's like finding the old
million views
ET
off
game
it,
cartridges in the garbage.
Yeah. That's honestly, yeah. I'm surprised anyone would hold on to that, a training video game. But Japan's all about
Somebody
collectible
made $3,000 off of it.
Yeah, fuck it, dude. Yeah. Okay, it's like
the
Pokemon
real MVP.
cards, and yeah, there's only like 100 or something probably in circulation. So goddamn.
Gotta hunt down the rest.
Gotta hunt down the Freeman. Yeah, I think that's. Yeah, let's move on past McDonald's. A couple other things came up. Thundercat got on Hot Ones. I'll link that. His music is interesting or whatever. His style is just. I don't know. He's like, I respect a lot of the stuff because he's like weird, funky stuff. That's kind of like respectable for. I don't know, whatever he's doing, but then him as a person, he's just like this weird fucking dude that's wearing like Naruto bands and like just got this crazy hairstyle. But I guess that's kind of the thing with a lot of like rappers and musicians nowadays, is just the weirder you can look or the most unique style you can have because it's such a publicity thing. But I don't know,
A lot of it
he's like these beautifully painted nails
just
and
the art
awesome.
form of the character you're putting out through your music.
yeah. Yeah, you become an extension. Yeah, extension of your art. Because he's done a lot of stuff with Adult Swim and all that. But
I mean, hey, you don't get any recognition for looking normal, so.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, yeah, I guess I'm just thinking of like, yeah, because Koji, you listen to a lot of bands that are like on the fray. And I guess they dress more like hipstery and shit like that.
Yeah, if you like, a lot of the people I listen to dress like people from the 70s.
Yeah, you think about
60s,
bands
70s.
that are like older, but you think about like rappers or like any like black musicians or anything. It's definitely not. I don't know. I guess it's specific styles. I don't know. It's a lot of like the mainstream artists like back in the 90s and early 2000s where maybe a mohawk or something or spiky, like that was the most extreme, but now it's just like you're a whole fucking enigma. You could just go to like a thrift store and just make an entire character out of
Lady
yourself.
Gaga making a meat dress.
Yeah, exactly.
Delicious meat dress.
Just pushes it all. I am the art. They have merged music and music maker. It's beautiful. So yeah, check that out. Love that guy. His style is just beautiful. Thundercat. Even the name Thundercat. And he wears like kitty cat ears and shit all the time. He's just little cutie.
Little earmuffs with the ears on them, yeah.
Exactly. He's a gamer girl, dude. You get the headphones with the cat ears. Gotta play Fortnite.
He's been
somehow.
drinking the e-girl sweat.
Yeah. The gamer girl bathwater. Fuck yeah. I'd do that. Yeah. Alright, aside from that, COVID's in the news. That was a good transition. I'm so proud of that one. Yeah, bands are getting back together remotely through like Zoom and stuff. I got an article, I'll post that in the description as well. That's pretty much... What the fuck, I have this in the wrong thing. Yeah, so... yeah, they're using like Zoom and stuff instead of like doing a band meeting and stuff like that. I looked over that and I don't know, I just think it's kind of bullshit. I really fucking think that's such a stupid idea. It's like, if you have like 5 people in a band, even if you have like a big band with like what, 15, 20 people, you can easily like test everyone, make sure everyone's good, and still like meet up for a band meeting. Like I don't think you have to do shit
Exactly.
like over. It just seems so like for like a festival or like a concert or something. Yeah, you want to like, you can't really do that. So that's an issue. But like, if it's just like a handful of people, then what the fuck's the deal? Like,
Plus,
know, man.
last time I checked, Zoom didn't have the best video quality for music.
yeah, Zoom has terrible. You get like a delay and everything. Even yeah, when they started filming Hot Ones on Zoom, and they didn't edit out the pauses, like the in betweens, like there was such a shitty delay, and it made the viewing experience terrible. So I couldn't imagine trying to jam with someone doing that. I guess you could set up audio through something that's seamless, and then. But yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think?
Put them in 2 different parts of the room.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know how it was done before, but for I think it was Secret Sky. A lot of those they could have just been pre-recorded and had all the like syncing delays fixed beforehand.
Like
I remember
Anamanaguchi.
yeah, they had. I think each band member was on like a different corner of the continent for that.
Yeah.
But again, it could have just been pre-recorded.
Yeah, I saw that one. It looked very pre-recorded. You saw it, Koji. What did you think? That for the Secret Sky thing.
I actually liked it. It was pretty good. I mean, it turned out well, didn't it? Everybody was happy about it.
Do you think it was pre-recorded, the Anamanaguchi thing?
It might have been. I'm
see it
having a hard time
being
remembering that
recorded.
far back.
Oh, yeah. No, it was good what they did, because that makes sense, like, not actually being able to do a concert and then stream that live. And even if they pre-recorded or whatever, because, yeah, Anamanaguchi, having 4 people play that at once, that's something. But that's for a live show, that's different. Like, jamming, doing band practice and stuff, that's so hard to, like, flesh out ideas if you have that delay or, like, have, you know, that weird thing. That's not, like, human-on-human contact. It's so hard to, like, speak with your band. I don't know, because I've been in a couple bands, and like, yeah, just having that communication within players, like that live interaction, you really fucking need that, especially if you're fleshing out ideas. So I just think it's the stupidest shit. Like, oh, this is the new normal. Where it's like, it's depressing as hell, first off, and then you're like, oh, we gotta.
It's like, don't remind me.
Just if you're worried, buy a thermometer and, you know, staple it on your forehead every morning and just go on. Yeah, if you have to jam, actually go jam. It's not a big deal. You can wear masks the whole time, unless you're the singer. Put the singer in a different thing. Like Josh was saying, you can quarantine or
Bubble Boy.
Yeah, Bubble Boy.
I'm probably gonna be jamming next week. We're gonna be right in the same room, real gangsta shit.
Hell yeah. We'll
Put
put
my gent on.
Gent.
Excited.
Gent 5 times.
Massively one up because the guy who's getting everyone together really knows his stuff.
Yeah. Bring him out,
Yeah,
man.
like-
Gent it up.
Yeah.
I still don't even know what the fuck that means.
Metal jams of specific flavors. Everything's drop tuning as far as you
Gent
can
shots.
go. Distortion on everything, even the bass. It's gonna be loud.
Very core. Very metal
Yes.
core.
It's just a bunch of nerdy dudes. I'm hyped.
Nice. Yeah, it's your coworker. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, no, make sure you jam with them over Zoom, because that's the new normal, Josh.
We were in the same room 2 nights ago. No face masks.
No, you're
consuming
killing
alcoholic
Grandma.
beverages. Sorry, Grandma. Had to drink them beers.
Sorry,
Had
dumb
to
bitch.
smoke them natty lights.
That's it, man. Smoked them.
Those natty light strawberry lemonades.
Yeah, you know, like just get that up in your cigarette tubes, smoke it. Delicious.
I've tried those. Those are fucking terrible. The Natty Light, like tropical flavors.
I mean,
Oh,
I think
so
it's an
bad.
improvement, but still not great.
Well, you're trying to polish a turd at that point, because it's fucking Natty Light.
Hey man, I've seen some very shiny shits in my days, okay?
Yeah, well, teach their own. I don't judge you, but I'm judging you on this.
7 out of 10?
7 out of 10. All right, back on track.
Nice.
Speaking of COVID at music events, festivals, They might start opening up in the UK after Easter next year. That's their prediction. Friend, enemy, link in description. Yeah, basically, they have a vaccine that's 70% effective, and they placed orders for 100 million doses.
I thought it was interesting that they placed orders for 100 million, and they're still waiting for like regulatory approvals on the vaccine. So like, if those don't go through, like, cool, you just bought a lot of stuff that could fuck people up. Great.
Yeah. They
It sucks that this is going to be a yearly
hopefully
thing
it
too.
works out.
Yeah, yearly we'll have to update it and do the whole thing. It said it can increase to 90% when have to. I don't know. They already have something in America that they're gonna start putting out pretty soon, but it's like it's such
And
a
it's up
shit
to
show.
95% now, I believe.
Yeah, 95 is good. Well, and then it's also gonna go down the hierarchy. So it's like the essential workers and people who need it most. Those people are gonna get it first, and then it's gonna go down, trickle down, because you have to get like trillions of people or whatever, or billions of people. And
trillions.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think they're putting
quadrillion.
people
Well,
on waiting lists right
babies
now for
keep
it.
getting born, so it's like, do you give them the vaccine when they're born or something, or like what goes on there?
Die, baby, die.
Die, baby, die. Yeah,
You're not an
babies are just
essential worker.
Yeah, exactly. You start clocking in, motherfucker, then we'll talk.
Non-essential
Put in-
Pay your
detected. Withholding vaccine, and then a big old group kicks him out of the room.
Non-essential detected. Normal worker detected. Snuff
You're
them
not
out.
in your mother anymore. You're not my problem.
Your mother might have been an essential worker, but until you put on those fucking steel toes, I don't want to hear it. Do babies get sick from COVID? Because they're just like bundles of bacteria and shit, aren't they? Like, they get sick.
That's one way to look at babies.
Well, they're just like an infection or something, aren't they? Like,
Actually,
technically
I'm
an STD.
curious about that.
they're just like a sore that grows inside a womb or something. I don't know. Maybe babies don't get it. I know old people are getting fucked from it, and that's it. But yeah, so it'll go down the ladder. But oh well. We have an overpopulation issue anyway, so if babies die from COVID, maybe it's for the better.
Drive a van down the sidewalk. It's good for the environment.
Yes. It's true. Yeah, COVID's actually the best thing that's happened for Mother Nature, so shit. I'm glad. But no, we'll get festivals next year. Hopefully.
Or the year
Like,
after that. Or after that.
yeah, they're gonna have the Reading Fest, they're gonna have, at least what they're talking, Gansbury, I don't know. Bunch of shit. And then it'll come back, and then we won't be able to have festivals again, and then ebb and flow, the cycle continues. Sad boys.
Gosh bless, new normal.
Gosh bless. Any thoughts on that aren't depressing? I think
No,
I
it's just
fucked up here.
depression.
Well, I mean, I just read it up, and most babies have not died from COVID, so
Oh, okay. Shit.
I guess they don't need the vaccine.
Well, yeah. I guess we need the van, like Josh said.
Yeah, rev them up. Let's go.
Yeah. Well,
Make Earth green again.
take out the orphan.
So they're gonna start taking babies to COVID parties now?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
You
Fuck it,
can't
they're
consume
basically
alcohol
immune.
in front of baby. Moral
Take
conflict.
shots out of the baby.
Oh, you know
Use
what?
a baby bong.
Little baby shot glass.
Baby bong pop. A little shot. Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
In a soft spot, you just pour in some booze and take a shot.
no.
I want to
Can
make
booze
this
soak
now.
in through the soft spot?
The baby, yeah.
Baby bong.
It gets drunk through its pores. It goes right to its brain. Soaks through the soft spot.
Or combination bong and beer bong.
We're gonna turn that soft
Ooh.
spot into the hard spot with some Mike's Hard. Woo!
Yo!
Get ripped.
Probably
Mike's
softens
Hard's
that soft spot right up.
Yeah. Soften the blow. Speaking of getting fucked up, Lil Wayne might get 10 years for having a gun.
He might
How's
have
that-
enough
how's that for
money to
fucking
just
transition?
dodge it.
Yeah, no,
There's a
he's like
chance.
he'll be fine. Maybe he'll go to jail for a couple days and get out. Didn't Lil Wayne the fuck? There were some like way back in the day. Didn't Lil Wayne go to jail for weed or something? Like
Maybe, I'm not sure.
can't remember. There was interesting, but yeah, no, he just for having a gun. I guess he was on a probation or something. So, possessing. Yeah.
I think that's going a little far. He hasn't
Yeah.
shot anybody. I'm sure it was for home defense and shit like that.
And it's like, goddamn, big surprise, a rapper has a gun. Like, that must have been the laziest fucking crack team of people. They
Oh,
just
this is
like,
very
Lil
shocking.
Wayne,
just
you
knock
have
on
a
his
gun.
door on a hunch. Like, he'll probably have a gun. We could book him. Yeah. But I guess he had like a gold gun on an airplane or something. I don't know. That he wasn't like. Yeah, he's obviously it's
For when he needs
well,
to pop a bitch.
Yeah. No, if you got a gold gun, you're not. I don't think it's for self-defense. Maybe I think it's more of a style thing. I don't think he's gonna cap people in the street. Like, how
Yeah,
fucking old
an
is he
art
now?
piece, not a gun.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, if he took the firing
It's a
pin
paperweight.
out
It's a
of
belt
it,
buckle.
A lethal art.
yeah, and
piece.
made it into a belt buckle or like a necklace, is it
Yeah.
still illegal?
Well, that's the thing. You can't even have like a brass knuckles. They have to be like a belt buckle or some shit. Yeah, the laws are interesting. So it's probably just the courts trying to get money off him. District of Florida must be doing pretty shitty. I don't know. It was on a private plane, so how the fuck did people even... I don't know. Doesn't make sense.
It's hanging with
Yeah,
some
if it's on a private
bitches.
plane, it shouldn't even really matter.
Yeah. Yeah, if he's bringing on a private plane, it's like, well, he has his own security probably. Are cops just hanging out outside there waiting for him to land or something? I don't know. Sounds fishy to me. I think it's a conspiracy theory, like 9/11, but Lil Wayne, little 11. He was not-
9/12, the sequel.
They probably planted
The
the
new
gun
little
on
Line and 11 track just dropped.
Little 11, hell yeah. Hey dog, I'm Lil 9/11. Up on the mic, y'all. That's totally a rapper's name. Fuck yeah.
Man, is this WTC7? Because it's fire.
I'm Lil, yeah. I drop bitches like World Trade 7. Controlled demolition style, baby.
Just on fire and then it's gone.
Don't look into WT7,
Drop a banger and
please.
bounce.
We don't want to
We
get
even
on
say that on
FBI.
YouTube.
Wait, what? Bounce.
Or are we gonna get one of
Say it
those little
again.
like pop-ups under the video saying, "Oh, actually,
Actually,
brown people did
9/11 was
9/11,
real.
not Bush."
Okay, well, let's hit all the code words. So I'm going to say flat Earth, and then
Oh,
9/11.
Flat Earth,
and-
yes.
I want to get as many as possible. I'm going to say COVID. We already said COVID.
Oh,
As
now
many
you gotta
little
say
tags below the video.
coronavirus.
Coronavirus. Yeah. Well, we can't monetize anyway, so who cares?
Yeah. Still gonna get
Also,
ads
if-
slapped on this bad boy.
Yeah, if the FBI listens to this, we get more viewers. So fuck it, why not?
Oh, hell yeah.
It's conspiracy.
Can we
up.
get some, like, throw in some copyright stuff that can pop up? Get those copyright screeners to check it out as well?
No, that just makes
It's all
it unviewable.
marketing.
Dude, unlucky we
Do you
haven't
think
been
if a
copy struck
SoundCloud
before.
or Cloud rapper was named Little or Little 9/11, it would be spelled like this?
Where'd you post that?
Oh,
in
nice.
general? Little nines. Yeah, there you go. Little 9, yeah. But there would be like a 9 in the 9, probably. Like 6'9" or Tech
Like
9.
6'9".
Yeah. Little 9 for... Since this is an audio podcast, Koji just typed in little NINE dash 11. 9, yeah. I think it'd be like 9/11ths.
9/11.
Man, I'm Lil 9. People keep calling me Lil 9/11s. But I'm really Lil 9/11. And I don't like disrespect, man. I really don't like it. Yeah,
I could
that's,
say bad things,
character on the
actually,
show,
but I don't
but,
want to put. I want to talk about America's previous laws around people being considered fractions of people up in here.
Oh, God. Okay, we're going down a bad rabbit hole.
Sorry.
But we did make a new character. The podcast is growing. We have a new character, Lil 9/11, who will come back. You'll see him. Conspiracy theory shit. Stay tuned for that. But let's move on. No more news. There's no more music news at all. We covered all of it for the past 2 weeks.
Is that it?
That's it.
That's it.
That's all.
All of it.
That's all. It took me 5 minutes. I found all the news, and now we're good. Why do we need
Now it's
24-hour
the
news
olds.
stations? I got it all. The olds, yeah. So yeah, let's go through some best and worst music. And then also, yeah, we'll just link anything in the description. So we'll either link it or just say what the songs are. I have a best and worst track. My best track for this podcast is what was the McDonald's one? The best and worst was McDonald's, but also the best track.
Why is it worse? Just because of its origin?
Because it's fucking McDonald's, bro.
But they
McDonald's
gotta
made a
be going
game
with
for
it.
their
What if they're gonna
employees.
get back
And-
at
and
it,
the
you
worst-
know, like 10 years later.
What?
They'll re-up it, revamp, modernize.
Oh yeah, I better see a new. The two.
Well, I mean, we already had to talk about McDonald's because of the Cactus Jack.
yeah.
Oh no, they're getting
McDonald's keeps
infinite
getting free
marketing out of
advertising from us, these fucking assholes. We get it. You sell
Start
hamburgers.
paying us, bro.
Yeah, give me that check. We should start.
Where's my McDonald's meal, bitch?
Yeah, let's start looking for news about like Squarespace or something that we could actually get ad space for.
I don't know. Let's
Pay me and Travis Scott
keep
burgers.
working, repping for that McDonald's sponsorship.
Yeah, bro. Get that McDonald's. Yeah, so best track, that and 100 Gecs 303. What's the song called?
I've listened to Lonely Machines.
Lonely Machine.
I listened to it way too much. Like maybe third time listening to it today.
It's so good. It's like the old school.
Bangs.
The old school 303, which is the best 303. That's because it's badly produced and just really hacky
Oh, yeah.
synths, but just fuck it, just the fuck you energy.
Crunchy ass synths.
Yeah, it works perfectly with 100 Gecs. So that made me do a hard come. That's my best track. Worst track. So there's a new album.
There it is.
Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion. She's the one that did WAP with Homegirl. And yeah, I tried to listen to their new album, and that's just the worst shit ever. I can't stand it. So just lyrically.
I don't know.
and whatever. I can't.
It's hard
stand
to
that
have
shit.
enjoyment of such music like that anymore.
Yeah, I just don't like it because it's just all like the whole substance is like just sex, drugs, like nothing new. The table, and it's like, oh,
Yeah.
I got a fat ass. It's like, good for you, dude. I really couldn't fucking care less.
I'm like, oh,
It's
Same
not for me
shit.
at all.
Mostly same song.
Yeah, the beats might be good. I didn't even like the beats. Like the production value, I didn't even like. There's nothing interesting going on there. It's like the same song throughout the whole album, and it's all shit. I don't know. I didn't listen to it too in depth because I couldn't really stand it. But yeah, so that's my bad. Does anyone else have any good picks, bad picks? Anything you want to shit on while I'm being an asshole up here?
Good. I mean, my good pick was Bum by Chet Porter and Alice in Wonderland.
Chet
Alice
Porter,
in
oh hell yeah.
Wonderland. Not Alice in Wonderland. Alice in
Alice.
Wonderland.
Like her name's Alice. Like she's Alice. Alice son. She's a son of Alice.
Yes, she is.
Alice in Wonderland. Alice in
She is
Wonderland
the
used to be
son of
huge
Alice.
EDM. Because like when female vocals was like the huge thing for EDM, which I mean it might still be.
Yeah, 'cause she was up there with Vila, wasn't she, back in the day?
Phila?
Vila,
Maybe because I know she
purple-haired
stuff
bitch.
like Coachella and like I don't know, man.
Oh my
So
god,
they do touring with
Coachella.
stuff with people like that were kind of like Skrillex kind of shit. I don't know, whatever mainstream EDM acts. I can't even think of any right now. Like they tour with like Odessa and it doesn't matter. Not important. So yeah, the song "Bummed," that one. That's
Yeah.
your favorite, Chet Porter and Alice in Wonderland. Is
So that was
Allison
my
just
favorite.
singing on it?
Huh?
Is Allison just singing on
Yeah,
it?
she does the vocals.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
she's doing half of the vocals, and I think Chet Porter does the other.
Cool. I hope.
I mean,
that
as far
picked
as
up
I
on
know,
mic.
because there's not anybody else labeled in that song.
Yeah. There you go. So I'm wondering if
Who's
she
ghost
actually
riding for him?
Who's the ghost? Yeah, it was a spooky ghost the whole time. So that's the best. You got any tracks that were poo-poo? Bad tracks? We try to bring a positive vibe, but...
I know, I usually only bring the good songs in. I never bring any shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see.
You always have interesting picks. Not Garbaje. You don't waste your time with that.
Yeah, usually I just skip through it.
Yeah, that's fine. We could leave it at...
Should we throw a meme song in there? Like, National Anthem of the User by the Red Army Choir? Or USSR?
What is this?
Link it. I'll listen to it after the podcast, but maybe we could right now. Fuck it, link it. I'll try to play it.
Of the USSR. Okay, I heard of the user.
The USSR. Oh, wait. What, the national anthem of the USSR?
Yeah, I heard that as the user. Like, is this different?
Oh, no, I love that song. What are you talking about? This is Soviet. Wait. Let me see if I can find it. I don't know. Not worth it. Not worth it for the meme. Okay. Josh, you got any good track, bad track?
Not really.
All right,
No
so,
discoveries this week.
We're all good. So yeah, let's just move on to the new music drops. So we got some albums, some singles come out. A lot of shit came out. These are only ones that are of note or any relevance to us. New stuff maybe we haven't heard of yet or whatever. Just new shit that came out. Top of the list was Lonely Machines 303. I've already said it slaps cakes. But any of y'all have any thoughts on it? We're just gonna lightning round these ones, pretty much.
I mean, it was pretty much old 303, which in itself is okay.
Yeah.
It's nostalgic.
Yeah, because I hate their news. Anything after like
taste.
Want, I think is, and that's their second album. Anything after that is trash to me. I think it's too highly produced. But yeah, it's all about taste. I mean, Gecs has said in an interview that they like those are like their inspirations or like shitty artists like that. So that collab just fits so nicely, I think. But
yeah, it makes sense then, especially with 100 Gecs.
Yeah, like if it slaps, it slaps. That's how I do. Josh, you listen to that one.
Gizzard and the Lizard.
Lonely Machines.
Yeah, Lonely Machines. What's your opinion?
Yeah, it's like I think it's a very delicious blend. So you get 100 Gecs toned down a bit. You got 303's energy, and they are tasty together.
Vibes, bro.
Lasting it.
It's a vibe.
Blast that cash. Yeah, let's lightning run through King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. That's just fun to say. They dropped a new album called KG, abbreviated. Basically what I saw out of it, the band name says it all. It's very fun, upbeat fantasy tracks, kind of Led Zeppelin style, but more lighthearted. You know, they don't really take themselves too seriously, I don't think. The beats are really grooving. The lyrics are fantastical. They use some really interesting like Middle Eastern scales, and I think they have some like Middle Eastern instruments too, like sitar maybe, stuff like that. They're kind of twangy and brings you into that kind of weird foreign landish space. But yeah, that shit slaps.
I mean, it kind of took me to like a D&D type of scenario, like you're just playing through a D&D game and it's just ambient background music.
Yeah. Word. Like
that's the best way I can describe that.
Soundtracks. What's that one that we played the other day, like the other month, Josh? That like it's the H.P. Lovecraft one or whatever. And you could literally go on Spotify and like find the soundtrack for it and play it.
What was that? Like Mansion of Madness?
Yeah, I can't remember. It's the only D&D game I really played.
Wasn't even D&D, board game.
I don't know. It's fuck. It's all from the same, cut from the same cloth, asshole. No, yeah, I'd see this album. Fucking bump this album, play some D&D. Get fucking lit. What do you think, Josh? You like King Lizard, Gizzard, Wizard, Scissors?
I actually didn't listen to it.
Oh, you're fine. Alright, we'll move on. Thundercat, Flare Chance, Floating Points Remix Album. came out. So it's their latest album, his latest album, and then a remixed version, which I only really put this in because, the Thundercat video I brought up earlier. I was like, oh, that's related, sure. And I was like,
and it's got
Lil
Lil B in it.
It's got Lil B. It ain't got no big B. Got the little boy. What does the B stand for in Little B?
Boy.
Little bitch.
Little bitch. Little bitch. Does Lil B have some
No,
good
I actually
tracks?
don't know. Does he have a meaning behind the B in his name?
I don't know. I just think of Cardi B and I just throw up. So. Just kidding. Anyone with Lil, and a rapper. It's weird.
Because his name is Brandon Christopher McCartney.
I'm glad.
Travis work is based, so it could mean Lil
Wait,
B.
he's bass god, isn't he? Lil B? Bass god?
Yeah, he's
love
also
him.
the bass god, Lil B the bass god, and Young bass god.
Hell yeah. Yeah, no, Thundercat's
Decent.
like groovy and funky, so maybe that would be a fun little... He probably does mumble rap or something, Little B. He's so little, though. They just carry him into the studio in your pocket. He's Lil B.
It's Lil Bean.
He's a little
Tiny
bee.
bee.
Yeah, he's like a little hornet or something. Just a little bee buzzing around. Oh man, I want to see Little Bee movie now. All right, next track, Billie Eilish. Therefore, I am new single from Billie. It's
Billie
such a
Eilish.
hit. Billie Eilish. It's such a hit that the YouTube numbers system is fucked. It's on the video
The track
preview.
broke YouTube's ability to count.
Yeah.
It's got like what, another 76 million hits on Spotify, something like that.
Yeah, it's up there.
What was the broken numbers, Josh? Do you remember?
Yeah, just where you search for it, it's like 50 something million. Go to the video, it's over 60. So it just is going too fast for the search results.
You're too fast, Billy.
Can't keep up.
Yeah.
Bumping those numbers right up. We've transcended rookie status.
No, honestly, it's a dope track. Oh, yeah. I like it. If you like her last record, you'll like this. It's got a lot of the bad guy vibes and that like really
similar
deep,
energies.
uppy. Yeah. So it's definitely the hit single off the new album that maybe she'll release mid next year or something. I don't know. Because maybe just give it a couple months. When people start releasing singles like that, if they're that big, then we only got a few months till the next album drops. I'm sure. Little Billy. But yeah, the music video is kind of funny. It's in a mall that's just shut down because COVID. So it's so of the times. Fuck it.
It happens every day, man. It's not just a now thing.
It's everyday, bro, with the Disney Channel flow. When's Jake Paul gonna put out a song that we can review? Another one.
Oh,
I don't know, but I look forward to the Josh A.
Don't we have
backtrack.
Yes.
Is he still making diss tracks?
Probably not. I don't know. If
Or is he over that?
I don't know. He loves controversy and people fucking hate him. So I think the last track. I think there was like when they did the Everyday Bro, that was like they just wanted to make a music video in a day, just as a thing, and then the next song he made, he was like, "Man, I'm such a good person, and everyone makes me out to be a bad guy." So it was like I'm a good guy.
Yeah, sure, we'll go with that.
So if he has something that he wants to cry and bitch about, then maybe he'll put something out. But I don't know. You fucking terrible influence piece of shit. Next song, Foo Fighters, Shame Shame, single. Sounds like
I was really
classic Foo
disappointed.
Fighters to me. Yeah, that's I'm on. Koji, preach. Koji, preach. What'd you get? What were your vibes?
I don't know. I didn't even get old Foo Fighters out of that. It was just like something that... I guess the best way to describe it for me was something they were not, but they were trying to be.
Yeah.
It's like they were just trying to go for a weird genre, it seemed like. Something
like
that
slower
didn't fit them.
paced, moody, typically not vibes I'd associate with the Foo Fighters.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got like all the sound of Foo Fighters, but then it's like channeled into this more moody
the
thing.
tone's completely shifted.
Yeah, more like Poo Fighters, am I right?
Oh,
Shit.
rude fighter.
Who's gonna fight the Foo now?
We'll fight the fool.
Look at me, I am the Foo.
Dude, I pity you, man.
Used
Got
to
it. I pity the fool. All right, yeah, Foo Fighters. Weren't those like alien craft that people would see in World War II? Fuck yeah, cool band name. Moving on, Aesop Rock, Spirit World Field Guide. That's a full album that just dropped. I was listening to the singles before it dropped, The Gates and Pizza Alley, and those shits fucking bang. And they're still the best songs on the album. So I was a little kind of disappointed listening to the full album, but
got
like
spoiled.
the flow on some of those tracks are, yeah. I think, yeah, if you're gonna release 2 tracks that are like your best tracks on the album, at least have some more tracks that are really good. Or don't just jump the gun and post your best shit, because then, that shit kind of.
I hate when people do that, because you get all hyped for good shit, and then those were the 2 best songs they released first.
Exactly, yeah. And they don't really fit in the album, like, super, like, they kind of go with the message, but it's, I don't know. It just seemed like he made those singles to make those, and they're fucking great. Like, don't get me wrong, the flow and, like, the lyricism and the beats are just amazing on that shit. And he doesn't, like, get ghost writ anything. He does all the stuff himself. And, yeah, so I don't know. I'd say definitely check out Pizza Alley and The Gates, and then the rest of the album, if you like that. I don't know, I still dig it, but nothing else really stuck out and was memorable to me. Should you guys check that out? Yeah, we glanced through that a bit. What did you think, Coach?
You were kind of right about it not standing out all too much like the rest of it. Like, the first song was decent enough, but the rest of it was just kind of like unfitting. I mean, the only 2 songs that you can call unfitting were the ones you were talking about.
The first song, what? The first song, like the prologue. You like that one?
Pizza Alley and what's the other one?
Oh no, yeah, Pizza Alley and The Gates. The Gates fucking rips, though. I'll say check that out no matter. What about you, Josh? Did you give her a listen?
Vaguely, just maybe I've heard from when you were listening to it.
Yeah.
Still banging, good lyrics all around, as the Aesop is known for.
Yeah, he's a good boy. And yeah, it's good. I'll leave it there. Okay, we got a couple more. Oh yeah, we got a lot more. Shit, let's more lightning around this. Okay, Chris Stapleton. That's a new one. I don't really listen to country or anything like that, but this one, it got brought up. I noticed it and took a listen to it, and it's like the old school, like, fuck, I keep forgetting it. Like, I guess Willie Nelson and, like, goddamn, like the old school country. So it's not like this new Billboard country. It's like, walking my truck and my dog and bear
clean without the electronic.
Yeah, it's more folksy than it is like new country kind of thing, but it has but it's all country instrumentals and like that vibe, and he's like an old soul just telling campfire stories. Super well produced, some down home like vibes.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
I don't like country, and it's something I can listen to, so.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, I was like, oh fuck it, I'll check out a couple songs, and I was like, okay, yeah, this guy's actually, he's got some good stories to tell, man. I want to eat a s'more right now, Okay, sit down.
Country boy.
Sit around the radio, listen to this guy for hours. Josh, did you check that one out?
I did not.
All right, moving on. Undeath. That's a death metal. I guess it's a core. So I guess a metalcore album. Goes like super hard, keeping alive the roots of core and metal that I guess came from like Swedish metal, stuff like that. That's like super aggressive, just pure aggressive energy. It reminds me so much of Death Clock. Like, it has such a really similar, like, from Metalocalypse, structure and sound, even down to like the singer. Just sounds so much like Nathan Explosion. Yeah, it's harsh stuff. Koji told me he's not super into that at all, especially because you can't listen to the lyrics.
No, it's hard for me to get into like any type of metal. It's just too loud for my taste. It's hard to keep track of everything that's going on in the music.
Yeah, just very scattered lot going on. That's what I love about it.
I mean, that's the best way that I can really describe metal music is banging on instruments in time.
Yeah.
But I know that's why a lot of people really enjoy it, is because it gets all their anger out.
That's why I'm looking forward to that Jet Jam next week.
Yeah.
Don't gotta be too technical, just gotta be able to just slap it.
Yeah. See, I think that's one of the reasons I really liked deathcore and stuff growing up, is like, oh, you're full of pent up sexual energy as a teenager. Why don't you go to a mosh pit and just beat it out?
I get my sexual energy out by beating it out in a different way.
Beating it out, not off. But yeah, no, it's just all aggression. If you like that kind of crazy shit like Undeath, well, yeah, just give her a listen. Next one up, we got the antithesis of that, William Basinski, I think I'm saying that right, with Lamentations. It's like a really trippy, dark ambient kind of album. Degraded sound quality that gets a bit haunting at times. It reminds me a bit of like Locust Toy Box, David Firth, who does Solid Fingers, that kind of ambient weird shit. It's a good, like, weird dark background noise that, chill death sounds to study to or whatever. Y'all listen to this?
I mean, that's kind of the best way that you described it.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of like it. It's I don't know, when I was like in school, I would listen to like just game or like game long plays with no commentary, and you like hear like the ambient weird droning stuff, like for Silent Hill, like horror game stuff like that. It kind of reminded me a lot of that. And it's just kind of cool vibes.
Commentary bullshit.
Yeah, fuck that comment. Yeah, I don't want to hear some dipshit game.
I'm kind of the same way.
Yeah. Yeah, those long plays are actually, those got me through a lot of schooling, just listening to that as background noise. But, so William Basinski. I'll put I'll put the proper spelling in the description. I'm not worried about it. Next, we got the fucking banger, the RTJ, the Run the Jewels, no save point off the Cyberpunk 2077 original soundtrack. Boy, it's going down, boy. Getting our Cyberpunk.
That shit fucking slaps.
Yeah. See, Koji said he never listened to RTJ before, and he's like, man, I can vibe.
Actually, I think I have, but, like, I don't, like, specifically remember any songs from them. So I guess they never really stood out to me like they do now.
Yeah.
Hit you with the songs I use for the Adult Swim bumpers. You might get some throwbacks off that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're one of the bands, with like Flying Lotus and stuff. They would get their shit like bumped throughout the through Adult Swim late night and all that. And also they do a bunch of stuff on like YouTube with them. They're still like surprisingly, I guess not really surprisingly, but they've been like hanging out with Adult Swim for fucking ever. And they're still like was it LP? He puts out his own solo stuff and then also does Run the Jewels. Yeah, Killer Mike's been rapping for fucking ever, since like what, 90s? Do you know, Josh?
Oh yeah. I don't know if it's back to the 90s, but yeah, he was solo for a while.
Yeah. Killer Mike was like in the underground scene, I think like Detroit and stuff, but yeah, those bangs are slapping. And I'm pretty sure I was telling them that it's probably just going to be on like Cyberpunk radio or something, like in Grand Theft Auto. But looking forward to listening to that in the fucking Cyberpunk game, man. Just bumps.
His first album was 03.
03? Okay, there you go. His first solo. And he's a killer. Until he kills himself with diabetes. Rip in peace.
Amen.
Too much sugar.
Ain't no joke, he could lose a toe. My favorite comedian, Patrice O'Neal, died from that shit, man. Get the beatus. Anyway. Killer Mike. RTJ LP. Check it out. Next one is the worst on the list. Future, Lil Uzi Vert, Pluto X Baby Pluto. Baby X Pluto.
Actually, can I put
baby.
this as my hack?
Oh yeah, he's okay. Yeah, we're doing a hack
whole album.
tracks. Rewind that back to the hack tracks. This whole fucking album is hack.
Shit, man, I could only listen to fucking 30 seconds of the beginning, and that's it.
Yeah.
It's like, nope, can't do it.
What's the worst part for it? Is it the beats? Is it the what's going on?
It's the mumble rap. It's got to be the mumble rap.
Yeah.
Like, Lil Uzi, man, can't do it.
Yeah. What about Future? You like
It's
his mumble rap? Does it make it up?
I mean, at least Future is Future.
Yeah.
Future is big for a reason. Lil Uzi Vert is Lil Uzi Vert.
Yeah, Future kind of defined a genre and like was a pathfinder for a lot of these mumble rappers, the SoundCloud rappers. His Future's been
Plus,
on with
Lil
like
Uzi
Drake
even done
and,
his
like,
own music in a while.
Yeah.
Or has he just been featured on things?
Who, Lil Uzi?
Lil Uzi.
I don't know. I don't follow that shit. Like, yeah, I'm kind of same with you. It's classic mumble rap stuff. So if you like mumble rap, sure, you might like this album. But basically, it's like there's no lyrical substance. It's like, you know, drugs, gang shit, money, nothing innovative. They just have people flocking to them with ghost-produced beats. I've seen like documentary or like different things where people just send them beats. That's how they got Super Monkey Ball soundtrack and some of Uzi Vert's songs. Is just some guy sent him like 5 different beats and he used them. And so it's like, I don't know. It just seems really lazy and hack. So that's why it's in the hack sack, bruh. What about you, Josh? You listen to this Love, Lil Uzi Vert?
I have not. I'm giving it a little skim through.
Yeah. Give it a Uzi Vert through.
It is very Xanax core.
Yeah. No, it's not core. Core means it has harsh vocals.
The core concept is that them Xannies.
Ah, there we go. Put Xannies in my core. Oh, shit. I think the only mumble rap I can really vibe with is Suicide Boys, honestly. But they have, like, different...
They have
like,
a really, really good
lyricism
flow,
stuff.
though.
Yeah, and they also do rapping like this, up. Do that as well as... You know, they have different cadences for, like, different parts in the song, and then they also build the beats around, like, how they do flows. And they make their own beats, so, yeah. Their production is...
Mhm.
And the fucking drummer for Blink-182 was helping them produce for a bit. Was, like, their producer for a bit. Fucking hilarious. Yeah. But totally different with Lil Uzi Vert. Go back to SoundCloud, bitch. Just kidding. We love you. Okay, second to last one. They Might Be Giants came out with a single, Who Are the Electors? Basically, have you ever wondered how American politics puts someone in office? Well, fucking There Might Be Giants is going to let you know with this track. Just an informative little track. Nothing too crazy going on musically. I think one of the main reasons I really
more
vibe with them
satire.
is... Yeah, it's... They're like on the border between like... I don't know, I've heard There Might Be Giants been like kids music, but then also it's like...
Yeah, they
just,
worked
like,
with
history
Disney a
stuff.
bit.
Yeah, they did a couple albums. Like their first...
They've done the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse hit track, Hot Dog, Hot Diggity Dog, I believe it's
Fuck yeah.
called.
Yeah, they fucked with...
I wonder
Back in
that
the day,
sounds
like,
familiar.
their first couple albums, they weren't like kid-friendly or anything, but they were just like, you know, more like historian buffs and stuff, and had really weird kind of style to them, but they still like put that in this song. I can feel a lot of those vibes.
It kind of reminds me of when they used Lonely Island and Tegan and Sarah for the Lego movie.
Oh yeah?
Fucking
There you
Lonely
go.
Island for a kids movie.
Nice. Yeah, Lonely Island, I could see that.
Everything
You
is
just-
awesome.
you just- That was Lonely Island?
That was Lonely Island and Tegan and Sarah.
Oh, snap.
Nice. I didn't know that. Hell
Whack.
yeah. That is how you do it. It's like, yeah, like Jack Black being on Sesame Street and showing you the 8 sides of a stop sign. That kind of shit. Love it. No, that was some good nostalgia for me, that They Might Be Giants track, but Yeah, man, they just tell you straight up. They're like, "Hey, man, here's who are the electors? You know, we're the voting public, but the electors, they're the ones that put people in office, and shit, you should know. So listen to the song and, you know, drop out of school, just listen to They Might Be Giants, and you're fucking sad, dog. You're sad, dog." And then last track I'm gonna bring up is clipping Visions of Bodies Being Burned, just because I forgot to do it on the Halloween episode. It was like the perfect Halloween album, and I was like, oh, I should do that, and I just forgot it in my notes. But check that out if you like really gnarly noise rap. They're like, it's like the two guys that like produce the music, they just fuck up just the heaviest, weirdest beats, most off beats, and then the rapper, he's basically just doing like slam poetry above like just whatever beat they throw at him for like most of the tracks. Really interesting stuff. If you want to get ear raped by half the tracks, check that out. Koji checked out one of the tracks on it. What did you think, brah?
It was about the same thing as you, like ear rape.
Yeah.
There's a spectrum of ear rape it goes across, where some of it I enjoy the noisy, just very thick, distorted beats, and then sometimes can't remember what tracks they are, or if it's just one, but with just like a high pitch, just like yeah, it's a bit too much
throughout
noise.
the whole
Like
track.
this is just anxiety core right now.
Which is one of the tracks is just like and then he's just rapping, just doing flows on top of this this just pitch that's just supposed to be so irritating, and it just goes out throughout the throughout the whole track. And I think they know what they're doing. It's, well, obviously,
I gotta fight through it.
Yeah, if you listen to like their earlier stuff, I don't think they were. I don't know. They've always been pretty experimental in noise, but I don't know. They're super talented musicians, but they push the boundaries, and try before you wear headphones and listen to the album, know what songs are gonna fuck you up, because yeah, you can get ear raped very easy. I don't know. I like how just fucking reckless they are, and the rap flow's amazing. But that's it for new shit. Now everything is olds. Now no more new music will come out. Let's do a quick recap. We're gonna talk about brand new science fiction, but first, because we couldn't have Koji on because he was dying last episode. Bath's Cerulean. So if either of you guys want to say anything about that album, if y'all checked it out, I know Koji has, but
I listened 2 weeks ago. Did not write any notes on it. Sorry.
that's all good. That's all good, baby. Koji, what do you want to say? You recommended it. What's
I mean, like I said before, it's a really, really good example of offbeat music that is really decent to listen to, actually. Because it seems like a lot of the instruments in it are offbeat from the vocals or whatnot. And most of the songs seem to go that way.
Yeah, because I noticed they did like weird like beat patterns, like in contrast with like the lyricism and all that.
Yeah, especially with
They're very stylized.
Lovely Blood Flow. That's one that's way offbeat.
Yeah. I like his like soft voice with everything too. It's very yeah, he's got such a unique style. I don't know.
And I'd say my favorite track off of it is either Rafting Starlit Everglades or Apologetic Shoulder Blades.
Yeah. Hell yeah, so give those a listen. I talked to it a lot last episode, so I won't really bear down upon it too much. But yeah, no, it's a good album. And apparently when I was looking into it, it's very like renowned as like a like super just great album just in general kind of thing. I don't know, just reviewers kind of hailed it a bit. It was dope.
For good reason.
Yeah, because it has a bath bomb on the cover. That's why. And it's so clean.
Actually, it's a blue globe with birds in it, if you haven't noticed yet.
What? I saw a very pixelated version. A blue globe? I thought it was a bath bomb. God damn it. That's why I titled the fucking episode Bath Bomb. Blood on the Bath Bomb. Oh well. I'll take a look. But hell yeah, dude. Let's get into the recommendation from last pod. We are running... Oh, damn. We're running like an hour, boys. We'll kind of go through this.
Already?
Yeah, right. This will be a little long one. But we just got this to go through. So we'll kind of bust through this. Just a quick preface. So Brand New, they were one of like the OG like screamo emo bands back in the early 2000s. They evolved like a lot through the years. This album came out of nowhere in 2017 after the album before that was in 2009, Daisy. It's a lot more like focused and dark. It's honing in on their craft to a needle point to get like a certain message across. The words, a bit like poems, feeling to their tracks and aggression and passion. That's why I recommended the album. This one specifically because I feel like it's all their work put together towards this album as not just like an emo band, but more of their own unique thing. And then also, I do have to say this just because I know people will bring it up if I don't, that there was some sexual allegations of like him having sex with a 15-year-old when he was 24. And I personally separate the art and artist personality, like with Kanye shit and all that. I don't know, I think that's kind of funny, him being crazy and all that. But, you know, the music separates from the artist. But, yeah, he's kind of a sick fuck for doing what he did. But, yeah, that's why they haven't put out an album since. And, because right when they put this album out, all these sexual allegations came through and, you know, they just got fucked. They got canceled so hard.
I can't get over them saying, we have a Apple Music exclusivity deal, but it's like when those allegations came out is when all their stuff got pulled from Spotify, I think Google Music.
Was that Brand New?
Oh, wait, oh shit. Oh no, I thought you were back on below the dance floor, I fucked up.
No, yeah.
Fuck.
No, there's multiple pedophiles here.
It's just all over. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I just, like, wait. Did I miss something? Okay, never mind. Just cut this bit.
Nah, you're good. No, that's Jesse Lacey. He's the frontman for Brand New.
Okay.
So he had the allegations of a 15-year-old when he was 24. And then he just said it on Twitter. He was like, I'm sorry for what I did. So it's like, oh, well, then he fucking actually did it. But it's like 15 and 24. It's not that crazy, but it's still really fucked up. I don't know.
I mean,
it's shit.
yeah, that's pretty big.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
and
9 years.
What 15-year-old is going to be like, oh yeah, I fucked the guy from Brand New and is going to be quiet about it?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, yeah, he was just being a fucking idiot. That's bad. I'm surprised he didn't do that more. Just being in such a like weird, the emo mental state and, you know, being depressed all the time. Like, oh, why did I fuck a 15-year-old? I don't know. It could have been worse. But yeah, sucks he's canceled for it. Whatever. I don't know. Did you have I have some like overall. I could go down like each track by track, but I don't know. I think that'd take too long. We're kind of running out of time. But I'd say one of my favorite tracks off this is No Control. Just like the fun chorus in it. It's just no control. I love like just going over that and just like it kind of like does like a vibe over my body that's just like, yeah, you don't really have control over shit and it's kind of fine. It's like such like a mellow song but like kind of powerful and intense. Stuff like that, songs like that, you get like that very emotional and passionate energy off of it.
I actually really enjoy the one before that, Desert, where it seems like they were going for more of a southwestern feel to that song.
Oh yeah.
Like
yeah,
that one very, very specifically. Like the rest of the album is kind of that way too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that...
After we get past all the allegations and shit.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say, yeah, when they're making the
now
album,
that you brought that up, it's hard to talk about it.
Yeah, exactly. I have to say it because someone's gonna bring it up if I don't. But it's like, yeah, no, and then yeah, Desert. But like that was such a long time ago. That was when he was back when he was 24. So this album really doesn't have anything to do with the allegations or anything. It just happened to be brought up when this album came out. But so yeah, that wasn't in their heads at all during the recording or production or anything of this. But yeah, Desert. That's the one that's like, yeah, pull yourself up by your bootstraps, kind of old Christian American patriot kind of vibes I got from it. That's good. Yeah, more westerny stuff. We're getting really country on this episode, aren't we?
Yeah, we are actually.
Fuck yeah. And In the Water too. That's a really country twangy guitar aesthetic. Yeah, they used a lot of like droning sounds for this album and twangy guitar stuff. It's interesting. Also, also a good one. Same Logic. I really like that one. But just like the chorus how it drives in, that they just keep using the same logic to get themselves out of shit. But of course, it's not gonna work. I don't know. This is one that I really just like the lyrics all across the album, and the vibe. But yeah, the country stuff kind of does stick out a little bit, but it's interesting. Mm-hmm. Do you have any other like specific tracks you liked, specific thoughts you had on
Desert and was really the only one that popped out for me.
Yeah. Word. It's pronounced
I mean,
dessert,
like I said, I kind of took everything straight to the dome.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to... We're going to have this planned out better where we do, like, listening parties and stuff before. But what are we, only, like, 6 episodes in? Fuck it, we're figuring it out.
Yeah. I think the first 10 are a good test.
Hell yeah. So you hear that, audience? You know, we're fucking trying, okay? We're doing what we can.
We're getting better.
We're getting better. This is all a test. It's all experiment. It's changing day to day, week by week, every other week, whatever. Here, I'll just give my breakdown of the album real quick, and then we'll move on. Overall, I just think it's a really passionate album. I think they've crafted through years of finding a very unique emo style of their own, instead of just doing... Because their first album was so copy-paste from every other like emo band, but now they've just built off, especially with Daisy, they really started getting experimental, and now this one's more honed in. I personally give it an 8 out of 10. I think there are some things that are kind of weird that just don't really fit in the album, but for the most part, they made this album for a reason. Like, they didn't just come out from a 7-year dead period to just push something out. They actually wanted to like get some points across, and I think it's really personal to them, and so it hits really close to home. Me, despite allegations or shitty things the lead singer has done, I can still really get into their music. But if that bothers you, then don't listen to this. If you think he's a piece of shit and doesn't deserve to have his music played, then word. Then yeah, so that's it there. Next section. God, we're running out of time. Some game and film music recommendations. I have one for this episode, which is the Carry On original soundtrack by Chris Velasco. It's super atmospheric, sound design, and dark horror themes. Matched with the game itself, it really puts you in like this hellish landscape for your character. It defines how the walls feel, kind of thing. It's just wonderfully dark and ambient, brooding, weird dark shit. So check that out. Chris Velasco. I haven't heard of him before, but this soundtrack is fucking amazing. I love indie game soundtracks. But did you guys have any game or film soundtrack, song, anything recommendations?
Not this time.
Ooh. Not this time either. I haven't been. Actually, Blink's. Let's go old. Let's do Blink's the Time Sweeper, the original soundtrack for that.
Ooh, Blink's the Time Sweeper. Link it in the chat. I'll put it in the description. What can we expect from that soundtrack?
Very techno-y early 2000s music.
Ooh. Nobody listen to techno and let's go. Just give me the wingo. Fuck off, Eminem. Everyone listens to techno. I love it. So yeah, we'll check that out. Let's see.
Oh, cool. Somebody put the whole thing on YouTube.
Ooh, nice. The whole shebang. How long's the full album?
About an hour and a half.
Nice. Word. So yeah, I'll link that in the description. We already went through our hack and underrated stuff, unless you guys have other stuff you want to bring up.
I got nothing.
Alright, cool. And then, Josh, if you want to choose a new album that we can listen to break down next episode, we'll try to give more time for it next episode.
Cut this. I actually don't have anything. Sorry.
Doesn't have anything.
Let's replace it with Paracosm by Washed Out then.
Word. replacing it. We could do, let's just do Koji's recommendation this time, and then next time we'll have Josh, if he wants to.
So Paracosm by Washed Out.
Paracosm by Washed Out.
By the same guys who made the Portlandia theme.
Yeah.
So,
speaking of Portlandia,
get down on that shit.
Let's go get some mushrooms in Portland, because it's legal now. Ha ha ha. Decriminalize everything. Yeah. Keep it weird. Keep it Paracosm. Keep it washed out. We'll check that out next episode. Yeah, but thanks for tuning in. We got some outros and plugs. It's still COVID shit. I don't know. Mainly this outro's plug section is for when we start getting guests on that want to plug their shit, but did you guys want to plug anything? Any projects or anything? Josh wants to plug his butt. Get it? Butt plug. Gay.
Well, theoretically speaking, yes.
Yeah. Koji wants to plug.
No projects or anything.
Yeah. He wants to meet up with you in a hotel room at BLFC, so hit him the DMs for that. And audio withdrawal plugs, basically, we have all the game music albums that are posted on all platforms currently, so like iTunes, shit like that, Spotify. Go check them out. Just search Audio Withdrawal on Spotify, Google Music, whatever. I fucked up the genre on the first 3 albums, but you should still be able to find them. Also, the Wicker Contanima instrumental album is coming out on the 30th, so that should be probably a day before this is released. Check that out. It's going to be live streamed to a viewing audience of 0 probably, but still, whatever. Just instrumentals. There's some parts that aren't instrumentals, but just sampled shit. It just means we took out all of the Wicker vocals, but and the sampled whatever. I can't fucking even remember. Some shit, but yeah, check it out. That's about it. He's got an EP in the works, so that's why we're posting that. But yeah, I think that should be it. Philip DeFranco's secret link of the day in the description. It's not really secret now anymore, but whatever. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. We love you. Bye. Bye.
Goodbye.
Later, nerds.
Nerd.